What's up, YouTube? Young guy on a budget here, and this is my first YouTube video, so if it gets a little sloppy, bear with me. Alright, but today we're going to be doing this on the OR3GUN Pro Competition Combo. Alright, it is for the Mossberg 930, and I went through and I took part, the majority of the parts. It's real easy on the parts I already did. There's a lot of videos on YouTube already on how to do it, so for time, I already took parts of the shotgun apart. But what I want to do now is just go into the parts of what we'll be installing. Alright, and the first one will be the MST, which is the Marine Space Tube. Next one will be the CFR, the Competition Forearm Retainer. And the next one will be the ECS, the Enhanced Competition Follower. And then we got the CSP, which is the Competition Spring Plunger. Then we have the ASR, which is the Adjustable Spring Retainer. And then, of course, we're going to the EBR, which is the Enhanced Bolt Release. Alright, so again, I already went through, took the trigger out and the clamp. Alright, and then the tools we're going to be using is a 3/4 socket, the Allen key for the clamp, 2 punches, a file, Phillips screwdriver, and some sandpaper. Alright, so first things first, you'll use your Allen wrench, take off the clamp, simple. Next, you'll be using your magazine tube. Alright, slide that on off. So out of all parts, these is pretty much the easiest right here. And of course, I'm having trouble on the easiest parts. There you go. Alright, now a little trick I do is I use my thumb, push the majority of the spring into the magazine tube, just to take it down a little bit of the tension. Alright, and of course I forgot the follower. Slide the follower in there. Alright, remember when you're putting on the tube, you want to get that lined up with the barrel as much as possible. Just keep it straight going down so you don't have any cycling issues. Alright, now once we got that installed, we're going to move into the back. Alright, this is when you're going to take your Phillips screwdriver. So you got 2 Phillips screws in there. Alright, real simple. Take it off. Next, you're going to be using your 3/4 socket wrench. Alright, we got the nut down in here. Alright, again, I already went through and loosened it up just so I can get into the parts, changing them out. Alright, so you got your nut, your spacer, and then there's going to be your little gap filler in there. So once you take that off, go ahead and move your stock. Alright, now this is where it gets a little tricky. Alright, so you're going to take your 2 punches. Alright, and you're going to put pressure on the back of the retainer spring. Alright, and then there's a pin that you're just going to push down. Alright, pop it out. And then be careful because there's your recoil spring. So it's going to have a lot of pressure on your retainer spring back here. Alright. So go ahead and slide it out. And slide your other plunger out. Alright. Now, OR3GUN has a little picture on what to do with your spring. Alright, just because if you see on here, the spring does eat up on the plunger. Alright, now it doesn't flake it off, it actually broke off in chunks. And I do believe that's why I was having a little bit of problems with cycling, maybe because that piece of metal is in there. Alright, so next, this is how the competition spring plunger is going to go on. So it sits on that recoil spring pretty good. Alright, I'm just going to slide it back into the buffer. Alright, the next part we're going to be doing is the ASR, which is the adjustable spring retainer. Alright, you see it has 4 holes in here, and that's how the adjustable part works. Alright, so what you want to do is when you push it in, this thing's actually going to spin. So you want to line up with the holes and then do it, I'll say about a quarter turn to the opposite side. And of course it doesn't spin when I got the video going. Alright, so that's one hole. Yeah, there you go. See how it spins? So I turned it the wrong way. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I'm going on the lowest setting right now. Just kind of want to try to use some light loads, see if it helps out. Alright. Once you got that in, next is just putting it back together. Alright, so a little bit about the shotgun though. Why I did it was, when I first bought it, you know, I was in Nevada. It worked pretty good, didn't have any jams. Until I moved to North Carolina, which the humidity got a little bit, the weather is real thick out here. So I think that's why the problem was jamming. And so I started doing research, saw the OR3GUN kit, and thought I'd give it a try. So next step is to go out and shoot it. Alright, thanks for watching.